Hi guys, trying out something new today. So I just got this game, Magic the Gathering Arena, which is a modern PC version of the classic card game Magic the Gathering. I've played a lot of old school Magic and with like the real cards in paper, but I haven't played this and I haven't got any experience with all the new cards, so I probably won't be very good, but it is very fun. So let's see how I do. This opening hand is not very good. It has only one creature and then a lot of removal. So the removal cards makes it possible for me to get rid of my opponent's soldiers. And the three swamps you see are the energy, the land, the mana that I use for casting the spells. But I only got the Bloodthirsty Aerialist as a threat, so yeah, I decided to keep the hand instead of mulliganing, because and there it became a little better because now I have two threats. And yeah, that creature my opponent just played, I can kill probably pretty easy. If I need to, I have a lot of removal spells, but probably I would prefer to get this creature in play. So he's a 2/1. It means he can do 2 damage to my opponent. My opponent is currently at 18 life, as am I, and if I get him to 0, I win. And that's basically my strategy, to get him to 0 as fast as possible. And here you see the reason why I played the way I did, because the creature I just played gets stronger every time I gain life. And my 2/1 Smitten Sword War Master has a ability called Lifelink, so every time he deals damage to creatures or indeed my opponent, I gain life. So that means that my Bloodthirsty Aerialist is now a 3/4 flying already. Not going to block that creature because he could have a combat trick. And alright, yeah, that was a 2-for-1. And he basically destroyed all creatures. Oh, he destroyed his own creature as well. Okay, then I'm probably doing alright still. I actually have a little bit of card advantage and some threats on the table. That creature is pretty dangerous, but I believe I have the removal needed to deal with it. I believe. My only problem though is that I think he has. Oh, he just resigned. Not sure why he did that. He was. Okay, you can see I reached the gold tier 3, and I believe that's just about, that means like medium, I think. So I think my ranking is about low medium. I only played this game for like 4 or 5 hours, and the deck I'm playing is just sort of freestyle. I don't know all the cards. I'm only used to playing with the the old school cards, so I'm kind of trying to learn the different decks that's people are playing, and people are playing a lot of different things. This is one of the guys that I fell in love with, Knight of the Ebon Legion, and he's one of the guys I sort of built the deck around, because he's a good early threat, but he's also basically a win condition, because I can use my mana to pump him and make him a very dangerous threat. And you can see here on my hand I have the Spawn of Mayhem, which is a 4/4 flying, and it has Spectacle, and that means that if my opponent takes damage, I can cast this really beefy guy for only 3 mana. So I'm doing really well on the board so far. My opponent is, however, playing blue-white, and that's one of the combinations of colors that I have the hardest time dealing with. And I'm not drawing any more threats. So if my opponent gets rid of my Spawn of Mayhem, then I could be in serious trouble here. Okay. He plays 3 colors. Wow. That's not too big of a problem, that thing. I have the Eat to Extinction that I can use to kill it, and he didn't manage to kill my Spawn of Mayhem. So, oh yeah, that card is not good. I thought it was pretty good, but then I found that it doesn't really work, because my opponents always have multiple creatures and multiple enchantments, and when I say you have to sacrifice a creature of your own choosing, well, in this situation where he has one powerful enchantment, and he'll just sacrifice some other random enchantment. So I think I'm pretty dead here. Didn't draw enough threats, and he is just developing his board. Yeah, he has a very significant card advantage here, that even though I am way ahead on life doesn't mean much, I think. No, I don't think it means much. He will draw into his win condition, and he will probably be able to. Yeah, I'll cast this thing just to gain a minor edge, but it's not. It's not helping me really. Yeah, it's one of the first lessons you have to learn about Magic the Gathering, is that it looks like it's all about, okay, yeah, Doom Foretold. Yeah, I'm dead. That Doom Foretold is extremely good. I mean, I have to sacrifice a creature or other permanent, and it can't be a land every turn. And yeah, when I'm behind already, yeah. So you may think, oh, he has 21 life and the opponent only has 10 or whatever. Nah, it's not about that. It's about the control of the board. And all of this is something I learned playing old school Magic, and so far it seems to translate directly into this new school magic. By the way, what I'm doing here is that I am the card use that I was complaining about. I removed it from my deck, and I built this Bake into a Pie, which is a removal spell. Kills creatures, and then it makes a food token. And not as a food token, well, it's just a piece of food that I can eat and gain life. And I have some synergies, as you saw, with life gain. Some creatures get bigger when I gain life and stuff. Okay, so here this hand is pretty good, even though I didn't draw any of the like really dangerous threats. And I drew a land and another one that's doesn't look good. Does not look good. So I have these early threats, the 2/1 and the 1/1, both with lifelink, and the vampire also has death touch, which means that any creature it deals damage to will die. So probably I'll just attack with the 1/1. He will block and they will both die. I will play another vampire and complain a little bit because I'm not drawing any of my threats. Maybe I am playing with too few threats. I'm not sure. But here I get to use some of that sweet removal and get some attacks in. I'm basically trying to threaten my opponent's life total as much as possible. More removal. I mean, I do have quite a lot of creatures, I believe, in the deck, so could also just be a little bit unlucky. You see, Magic is a game of variance, which basically just means oh, okay, he's drawing cards. So, but yeah, okay. That means probably that the cards he has in his hand are not very good. So he has to draw new ones. And yeah, so far we haven't seen what his deck is about at all. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, that's not going to help him drawing more cards. Probably he has some sort of card draw synergy and hasn't drawn the engine for that. Oh, and we are just going to kill, gaining a 2-for-1 because he tried to beef his creature up with the aura. And we are actually, even though we only have these small threats, we are actually doing pretty well because he hasn't drawn any sort of okay, he's just playing stuff that doesn't really do that much. And now that he's so low on life, it actually really matters now. It actually really matters. I think I'll be able to win this. Yeah, he hasn't drawn whatever synergy his deck is about. He hasn't drawn it yet. But I shouldn't be too cocky here. I shouldn't be too cocky. Because if he stabilizes, yeah, this may look completely insane, but I'm basically just trying to pressure his life total as much as possible. getting him pretty close to 0 now. And oh, yeah, but it's not. Yeah, so he plays the big creature, but I have Death Touch, so I can just attack. And if he blocks, I'll lose a 1/1 and he'll lose his super giant bomb. And he has to do that. And he's at 5 life. Can I win this? Can I win this? Still have 2 threats in play. They have really performed well. But yeah, I guess his deck never really started playing. Okay, so he creates a 4/4. He creates 2 4/4s. Okay, so now he has a big army. Okay, so now I might be losing anyways. Well, that kind of saved him. I'm at 42 life, so if I need to draw my Temple of Bolas, or the Bolas Temple, I don't know what it's called, but it's an enchantment. And what it does is that, okay, I'm losing now. But what it does is that I can play cards from my library, just the top card, without paying its mana cost, but just paying its converted mana cost in life. But I have to draw that basically now. If I don't draw that now, I will probably lose. Yeah. Okay, I'll murder that one. And then take the damage. Yeah, swamp. That was not what I needed. Okay. Probably I am losing this game now. He's gaining a crazy card advantage. Okay, yeah. With the Planeswalker there, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Not winning this one. Yeah, happens all the time. But it's just my point that life is not nearly as important as board state. Not nearly as important. Okay, probably just concede now. Unless I draw something really insane. Okay, he scries a lot. Yep, not what I needed. Okay, maybe I have like 2 draws, 1 draw, 2 draws more. But yeah, it's the game is pretty much over. It's been over for some couple of turns now. His life is, he's gaining life back. And this card is really good. It's a 4/4 flyer with a really nice upside, but it's not gonna save me here. It's not gonna save me. And he'll just kill it. Yeah, time to resign. Time to resign. It's crazy. You can.
Don't worry, I got this.
can't even cast this guy even though it's an instant, because he has some effect going on. I think it's from the Planeswalker. Okay. Dream Trawler. There we go. Okay. The Oath Sworn Knight. That's really good. It's a rare 4/4 for 3. But he has so many permanents. I don't wanna waste my time and his time. So I'm trying to get to a higher rank, but I lose points every time I lose a game. So I think we are even now. 1-1, lost one. What do we have here? Oh, this hand is really nice. It has a nice synergy with the Vampire and the Smitten Swordmaster. They both have lifelink, and that means that the 2 Bloodthirsty Aerialist will become pretty big, pretty fast if I get them all on the battlefield. So let's see what he can do here. Okay. Now I get a big creature. Get +1/+1 counter on the Bloodthirsty Aerialist for both my creatures. So he needs some answers right now. That's not it. That is not it. It's too slow. And this is basically the strategy of this deck, is to just come right at them, right out of the opening, threaten their life total, and as you can see here, he needs some sort of... he just resigns. Because, oftentimes people have these super advanced decks and they need a little bit of time to get all the pieces of the puzzle in play, and very often I can just win before they get their combos going, before they get their synergies going. And and here you see the Bolas Citadel, all the way to the right, this one. It's a really good way for me if I don't kill them early, but I gain a bunch of life and I'm maybe on 30 or 40 life, but they have established a control and they have gotten ahead on board. Well, then I play this, and then I use the life that I've gained to just play a bunch of cards directly from my library. And okay, interesting. So he's also playing an aggressive deck. I think that matchup is usually pretty good for me, because I have all this life gain, and this way I have the Disfigure that I can use to kill his creature and get in for more damage, and I have more threats to play. So I just kill the creature, and let's see what he does. He has that. Okay. He drew that card. That's really really powerful card, but it's okay. He resigned that. I don't know why he resigned that. Maybe the rest of his hand was, I don't know. That was premature. It was a very premature resignation, I believe. Okay, got a new card. Can't use that in my deck. I'm still basically just learning. You know, the cards, the decks, what's available. This is a very good hand. It has good early drops, has removal, has a bomb that I can get in play very early, and it has the Citadel. The problem though is that I only have 2 lands, but since I am on the draw, okay, didn't draw a land yet, but I have another turn to draw land. Okay, he has that 1-drop. It's not extremely dangerous. Okay, he is red-green, so probably it's a beatdown deck. Probably he just wants to. Okay, there was my 3rd mana. Let's attack. Let's play the knight, the pump knight. And that it's just so good, that knight. It's ridiculous. I don't know why people don't play them. I've played for some hours so far, and yeah, I'm not blocking that one. Don't care about my life total that much, to be honest. Let's just go. I'll do a threat of activation, attack with both. He won't block any. People don't block. And then I'll play the Spawn of Mayhem for its spectacle cost, and I'm doing extremely well now. My threats on the table are way more dangerous than his, and he only has 3 cards in hand, so I am kind of confident here. But maybe he kills my Spawn of Mayhem. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, that card he played. Of course, I can't allow him to actually get that on the field. Well, I can. It's not even that dangerous because it doesn't fly, so it can't stop my Spawn. And exactly how is he going to? I can get in for a lot of damage now. I can get in for 9 damage. I think I will. Or maybe I will play a creature. I'll play a creature to just develop the board. And then hope that he doesn't have some sort of board vibe. If he doesn't have a sort of board vibe, yeah, then he's done. And this is, when the deck curves out like this, it's just just very, very effective. So it's a pretty simple deck. I don't know the cards really, so I just built something that I understood. No crazy synergies, just some kind of simple stuff. And then I just tweaked it along the way. Okay, this hand is not that good. Only 2 lands, and I have that 2-drop, the Timoret, but he's not that good really in this particular deck. His upside is, he's pretty good, but his upside doesn't come up that often. He doesn't have that much synergy. He's kind of a defensive card actually in a mono black deck, but okay. Now that's what I like to see. The Spawn of Mayhem. I have 2 of those. So I need to get in for some damage here, so I can play this for its spectacle cost. There we go. And now he needs to remove that or return it to my hand or something. Okay, here we go. The Doom Whisperer is just an insane bomb. 6/6 Tremble flying for 5, and then it has, I can pay 2 life to Surveil, and Surveil is a really cool ability where I can look at the top 2 cards of my library, and then I can choose to put one or either in the graveyard, and that works really well with the Bolas Citadel, because what stops the Bolas Citadel is that I can only play 1 land every turn, and that the problem there is that I play a land and then I play spell from the top of my library until I hit another land, and then I can't play that. And but if I have the Doom Whisperer in play, I can just surveil that land away. And okay, what's going on here? He played that for 1. Am I just winning now? I think I am. There were some quick games. So what will he do against this? Okay, he will murder this Spawn of Mayhem. Okay. That card is really good, the Murderous Rider. If I was able to, if I had the possibility, I would craft some of them for this deck, I think, instead of my murder, because it's basically just a way better murder. He plays the Murderous Rider. I'm really close to winning this, but he may have stabilized. I do have the murder. No, I'm very close. Very, very close. I'll remove that. I'll get him to 1. Okay, murder the Murderous Rider. A little bit of vengeance or karma there. Then attack with both. He can only block 1. He goes to 1. And I'm basically winning. I'm on 22, I am on 1. I have 2 cards in play. Yeah, he's out. So we did it. We advanced to the next rank. So now we'll get to play even tougher opponents. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this rank system works. Basically, I think there's bronze and silver, which is just like the qualifying, and then you get to play with gold, and I think that's sort of the medium space. And then I think you have platinum, and which is sort of more advanced, just like above average players, and then you have diamond, which is the good, really good players. So that was it for this session. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, if there's something you would see change, if you'd like to see more of these videos. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.